With Jason Clarke of the Carleton Place Canadians, the two-time defending champions. Welcome back. Another big test for the Braves tonight. How different is this Carleton Place team to date than the last year?
Well, we're quite a bit younger this year. We got we got a very, very young blue line, and it's kind of a bit of a work in progress. But we've been pretty satisfied with their progression over the last 2 weeks, and I mean it's been very good. It's been very good. I mean, they got a long way to go yet, but that's our job as a coaching staff, is to continue to develop them and help them out, but it's been very good. The last 2 weeks, we're pretty happy.
Yeah, 10 in a row is a nice couple of weeks anytime you look at it. Has there been any special area that's surprised you at all, Jason?
Our blue line, like I said, they've really come along over the last couple of weeks. I mean, we got off to a slow start. We let 3 games in a row. We let 5 goals against, and that's kind of uncharacteristic of the style of play that we like to play. And it's really tightened up over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And anytime that you can get contributions, from the top of your roster to the bottom of your roster, which we have in this 10-game winning streak, I mean, it makes things a little bit easier to continue to win games, and we're getting contributions from everybody. So it's sooner or later, the train's going to come off the tracks, and that's okay. I mean, you need to have a little bit of adversity during the year, but as of right now, we're always going to enjoy a winning streak and continue to do little things hopefully well tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Hard to replace a big leader and a complete package in a Stephen Bayless. You've got a new captain and a veteran of this league, Jordan Larson. He's your C. What's he bring to the table, Jason?
Oh, I mean, Jordan Larson's a great player, but I can't say enough good things about him as a person. I mean, he's a better person. He's a hockey player, and I think he just leads by example. His work ethic and practice is phenomenal. His attention to detail on the defensive side of the puck is pro-like. So when your captain is playing 200 feet and is putting the work in every single day at practice and is leading by example, it's pretty tough for other guys not to follow suit. And our leadership is a big reason why we have the record we have right now, and our captain Jordan Larson and our assistant captains have done a fantastic job so far this year, and that has a lot to do with the former captains we've had, and Eli Gontos and Stephen Bayless. And Bayless was a very special leader and was a quiet leader, kind of like the way Larson is, and I think Larson learned a lot from Stephen Bayless last year. And when you can learn from a guy like Stephen Bayless, you're only going to get better, and that's exactly what Jordan Larson's done, is just kind of carried a torch right from Stephen.
You've won 10 in a row, but you had a tough one the other night. Pembroke Lumber Kings started slow. They've improved. You've had some good battles with Pembroke. What was that game like the other night? It went to overtime, and you were victorious.
We got off to a good start in the first period. We had a really good pace. Our shifts were short, and there was a lot of flow in the game, and we became very undisciplined, kind of got caught up in the game and kind of got caught up in a few little shenanigans on the ice, which is, uncharacteristic of the way we want to play the game, and the game slowed down, and the slower the game is for us, and the less flow there is, then we're not as effective, and it was just because of our own stupidity, to be honest with you. So that was addressed over the week about taking selfish penalties and being undisciplined in between whistles, and you got to play, when in between the whistles. You can't play after the whistle goes. So it was not a game that we liked very much as a staff, but once they tied it up to make it 3-3, we responded right away with 2 really good shifts and some pushback, and then we were able to score in overtime. So you take the good with the bad during games. You learn from your lessons, and this team also showed that there's some pushback after blowing a 2-goal lead, which is positive. So.
You're happy with the back end. How about up front offensively? Same type of firepower as last year. How would you compare them?
I think we're a little bit different. I think we're a little more skilled up front. I don't think we have as much grit, as we did last year, from top to bottom. But I think we got a lot. I think we got a lot more skill. So, we just need to start being a little bit more gritty at times, and I think I like our 12 forwards that we have. So it's been a lot of fun this year. It's a little different than it was last year. So it's trying to rein some guys in a little bit, which is okay. I mean, that's my job as a coach. But it's been a lot of fun to see these 12 forwards, the skill level they have to coach behind the bench with these guys so far.
Thanks for taking the time as usual. Really, really appreciate it, Jason. Good luck tonight.
Thanks for having me. And the rink looks great. All the new additions there looks really good. So it should be a fun game tonight.
Thanks, Jason. Jason Clarke of the Carleton Place Canadians.